and welcome to the Zula B. Wiley Public Library Storyteller Session. I'm Toni Simmons, storyteller, children's author, and former library director. And I'm here to provide you with storytelling tips, techniques, and methods. Now, these sessions are geared for grades 3 and up, but everyone is welcome to join in. No matter whether your goal is to become a doctor or a storyteller, these techniques will help you develop oral expression of ideas, creative listening skills, reading and writing skills. Now, are you ready to join in? Let's get started. How many of you were here the last time we met? If you remember, we worked on expressions. Yes, a storyteller has to be very expressive, not only with your face, but your body. And today we're going to work on our voice. Yes, we have to use our voices. Now, I hope you're ready to join in with some of these exercises. The way we'll do it, I will say a line, and I want you to say these lines at home with me, okay? We're going to use different expressions. We're first going to say it as if we're happy, and then as if we're sad, and then as if we're angry. Are you ready to begin? Let's try the first one. I'll see you in 5 minutes. That's the line. Now let's say it happy. I'll see you in 5 minutes. You try. Now be sad. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Good. Now how about angry? I'll see you in 5 minutes. You got it now? Well, let's try another. Let's go on a picnic tonight. Now let's be happy. Let's go on a picnic tonight. You try. Now be sad. Let's go on a picnic tonight. Now be angry. Let's go on a picnic tonight. That's it. How about we try another? Sorry, but I'm busy tonight. That's the line. Now let's be happy with it. Sorry, but I'm busy tonight. Now sad. Sorry, but I'm busy tonight. Now be angry. Sorry, but I'm busy tonight. Did you try? You getting it? Okay, well, let's try a few more. How about, I haven't seen you in months. Can you say it happily? I haven't seen you in months. Now be sad. I haven't seen you in months. Now be angry. I haven't seen you in months. Good, good. Okay, a couple more. Do you know what I saw today? Now let's be happy. Do you know what I saw today? You try. Now be sad. You know what I saw today? Now be angry. Do you know what I saw today? Oh, some of you are really good with this. Yes. I don't watch TV anymore. Now be happy. I don't watch TV anymore. Now be sad. I don't watch TV anymore. Now be angry. I don't watch TV anymore. Good, good. I love the expressions you're having. Now, one last one. Okay. Isn't the food here terrible? Now, can you say that happily? Isn't the food here terrible? Now, be sad about it. Isn't the food here terrible? Now, be angry. Isn't the food here terrible? Very good, very good. Now, You've been working on your expressions with your face, your body, and now your voice. Now, you're ready to put all that together. How many of you tried the exercises last time? Remember, did you try any of the stories? I know some of you did because I heard from some of you. Yes, and I'd like to hear again from you this time. Now, we're going to work on learning a story today. You don't learn a story like you learn a poem or a song. You don't memorize the lines. No, you remember what happens first, second, and third, and so on. You get the sequence or order of events straight in your head, and then you put it in your own words. Not like a song or a poem. It's a retelling in your own words. Now, first, when selecting a story, you've got to like the story. Yes. And the only way to know if you like it, you've got to read the story. So you read lots and lots and lots and lots of stories until you find the one that you like the best. You read it over and over and over again until you get those sequence, those order of events straight in your head. What happens first? What happens second? What happens next? And then you put it in your own words. Now, remember we talked last time about what keeps someone interested in listening to a storyteller? We talked about expressions. We talked about making sure you were being heard. We talked about varying your pace and your volume. You can get loud or you can get very soft. Maybe if you're trying to be scary. And we didn't talk about fidgeting. Fidgeting is like this. Playing with your clothes or your hair or your belt buckle or anything or your watch. That's what we call fidgeting. Use your hands to gesture. Make sure your movement is deliberate and not pacing back and forth. Focus on eye contact. Look at your audience. Now you practice all these skills at home. Last time you were to tell stories about Jack and Jill. I hope some of you practiced that using some of these techniques. Well, today I'm going to share another story. And I want you to listen as I tell the story. And then you are going to remember the story based on what happened first, second, and third, and so forth. And then you'll retell the story. You're going to tell it at home. Tell it to your dog. Tell it in front of the mirror. Tell it to your brother or your sister or your mom or dad. Anybody who will listen. Just keep telling the story. Now, are you ready to listen? This story is about an emperor. Once in faraway China, there was an emperor who had a special pet. Oh, his pet was a cat. And it was so special, he wanted a special name for his cat. Now, it was so special to him, he called his cat Extraordinary. So he wanted an extraordinary name. Now, many people had ideas. They'd come up and gave him suggestions, but none of those names worked. None of them the cat liked. So one day, the emperor took his cat outside. Oh, it was a bright sunny day. He looked up in the sky and he said, "The sky is extraordinary. That's a good name for my cat. I will try it." And he did. He put his cat down and he said, "Here, sky, here, sky." Cat didn't like it. Cat didn't come. Well, his advisor heard him and he came over and he said, "I beg your pardon, sir, but that is not a good name for such an extraordinary cat. Don't you know that the clouds block the sky? You should call that cat Cloud." Well, the emperor thought, you are right. I shall try. I will call my cat Cloud. And he did. "Here, Cloud, here, Cloud." Cat didn't like it. Cat didn't come. Well, the emperor's wife, the empress, heard all of this, and she came and said, "Oh, husband dear, no, no, no. That is not a good name for such an extraordinary cat. Don't you know that the wind blows the clouds away? You should call that cat Wind." "Oh, my dear, you are right. I shall try." And he did. "Here, Wind, here, Wind." Cat still didn't like it. He still didn't come. Well, the emperor's brother came to visit one day at the palace, and he heard his brother calling Cat these names, and he said, "Oh, brother dear, no, no, no. Those are not good names for such an extraordinary cat. Don't you know that the wall blocks the wind? You should call that cat Wall." "Oh, okay, brother, I will try." And he did. "Here, Wall, here, Wall." Cat didn't like that either. Well, they were outside in the garden, and the old gardener came up to the emperor, and he said, "I beg your pardon, sir, but that is not a good name for such an extraordinary cat. Don't you know that a mouse can nibble a hole in the wall? You should call that cat Mouse." Well, the emperor thought, mouse? I shall try. And he did. "Here, mouse, here, mouse." The cat really didn't like that, and he didn't come. Well, the emperor's son heard all of this, and he started laughing. And he said, "Oh, father, you cannot call that extraordinary cat a mouse. Don't you know that a cat chases a mouse? You should call that cat Cat." Well, the emperor thought about it. He looked at his son, he looked at the cat, and he said, "Son, I have been foolish. I've listened to all of these advices. From now on, I will call my extraordinary cat, Cat." And he did. "Here, cat. Here, kitty cat." Huh? And the cat came. He liked it. And that's the end of that story. Now I want you to try to retell that story at home. Promise? I want you to use your expressions, use your gestures, use your voice. Remember eye contact. Remember not to fidget. Remember to keep your voice loud and clear, and not too fast and not too slow. Now, if you promise me that you'll try this story, and remember to keep telling your nursery rhyme story too, your Jack and Jill story. And I'll see you the next time we get together. Is that okay? I hope so. Keep telling stories. Bye-bye for now.